Good afternoon, third graders. I am going to show you how to create a cactus or plant resist. And a resist is something that repels paint or the water that's in the paint. And you create it with a waxy material like crayon or craypa. So I'd like you to just first create a background. Put your name on the background at the bottom and class. So you write your name, you put your whatever third grade class you're in, and we're gonna I'm gonna apply water to a piece of paper first. And it's good to have a set of watercolors because then you can just put pigment, which is color, into the water. See, I'm just doing little circles with water. This is the wet technique. It's called the wet technique. And now I'm going to apply. And you could just do a rainbow of color, your choice of color. I'll do some blue. I'm using a pretty large flat. See how the colors just blur? It's wet on wet. Make sure you have enough pigment on the brush. Wet on wet. I'm going to go to green. You can mix your colors. Doing the background. Bands of color. And let them blur together. You could do a rainbow of color. You can do cool colors. You can do cool colors to warm colors, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some cool colors at the bottom, going to warmer colors on the top. Going for magenta. Jiggle your brush in the watercolor pan. Bands of color. Reapply if you want it a little denser, if you want your color a little darker. I do circles, and I also do, depends on the kind of brush you have. If you have a round, you might want to do circles, and if you have a flat like this, just straight across. I'm going to a warmer color at the top. And then this is part one, and you'll let this sit to the side. And we will be creating a drawing and cutting it out, a resist. It's kind of a mixed media project because we're using pencil, marker for outlining, crayon, and then watercolor over our cactus or plant. So that's the next step. Okay, I'm going to let this a little more pigment in there. Blend it. It's fun to blend the color. Can I let that dry? That's step one.